Good morning, everyone. Today I want to share something exciting and a little challenging: planning a solo journey. Traveling alone can be one of the most rewarding experiences in life. You get to explore a new place, discover yourself, and make decisions on your own terms. But to make it safe and enjoyable, careful planning is key. So here's a simple step-by-step guide to prepare for a solo adventure. Step 1. Choose your destination wisely. As a solo traveler, you want to pick a place that matches your personality and comfort level. Research destinations that are known to be safe, friendly to solo tourists, and rich in experiences. Read travel blogs, watch videos, and ask for recommendation. I usually always check TikTok to see details about the place I want to visit to check whether it meets my expectations or not. Step 2. Set your budget. Traveling alone means you cover all expenses yourself. So create a budget for transportation, accommodation, food, sightseeing, and a bit extra for emergency or souvenirs. Apps and spreadsheet can help you keep track. I also usually always make a budget for every solo travel so that I make sure not over budgeting. Don't get stressed when I go home. Step 3. Plan your itinerary. It doesn't have to be detailed down to every hour, but having a general plan is helpful. List the main attractions, transport option, and local experiences you want to try. Don't forget to include some free time for rest or spontaneous plans. Every trip, I usually have a very detailed schedule because I don't want to waste my time. Step 4. Book smart. Book your flight, accommodation, or light to get better price. As a solo traveler, safety is the top priority, so choose place with a good reviews, central location, and clear communication. Hotel, guest house, or a small hotel with common areas can also be great for meeting other travelers. Step 5. Pack light but smart. Bring only what you truly need. Comfortable clothes, basic toiletries, a power bank, and a first aid kit. Don't forget copies of important documents like your passport and insurance. Step 6. Stay connected and informed. Download offline maps, translation apps, and travel safety apps. Share your travel plans with someone you trust and check in regularly. Always know the local emergency numbers and keep a list of important contacts. Step 7. Keep an open mind. The best part of solo travel is personal growth. Be open to new cultures, people, and experiences. Eat local food, talk to strangers safely, and be present. You'll return with more than just photo. You'll return with confidence and unforgettable memories. To wrap it up, solo travel isn't just about going somewhere alone. It's about being independent, responsible, and open to the world. With the right preparation, your solo journey can be the adventure of a lifetime. Thank you for attention. Happy traveling. Okay, now let's move to the next material that I choose. The theme is comparison. Okay, what is comparison? Degrees of comparison is one of the rules in English grammar that functions as a comparison between objects. Its form can be an adjective or an adverb. I must say the blue one is better, although it's more expensive than the green one. From the example sentence, you can learn the degrees of comparison are mentioned twice, namely when using the words better and more expensive to compare the blue shirt and the green shirt. Other characteristics that you can find in sentences that use degrees of comparison are the use of the words more, most, less, least, and others. Got it? Next, types of degree comparison. Based from English Academy by Ruang Guru, the type of degrees of comparison, there's 3 types. First is positive degree. We have slow, happy, beautiful from adjective and slowly, happily, beautifully from adverb. And comparative degree, we have slower, happier, more beautiful. And for adverb, we have more slowly, more happily, more beautifully. And for superlative degree, we have slowest, happiest, most beautiful for adjective, and most slowly, most happily, most beautifully for adverb. For the next explanation, we should go to the next slide. Okay. First, positive degree indicated no comparison. This degree only tells the equality of a subject or noun. Even if used in comparison, positive degree can only be used in equal comparison using the phrase as blah 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 as. Consider the following example. You need to be as smart as Nadia in order to beat her in the task. Next, comparative degree is used in sentence to compare two things. If you use an adjective, then you can add the ending er or ear depending on which letter the adjective ends with. You can also use the word more or less. But if you use an adverb, you just add the word more or less before the adverb. In Indonesia, comparative degree means lebih. For the example we have in the next slide. Example, compared to chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream is cheaper. Maybe looks happier than Nora. You have to drive less slowly to catch the flight. Nada cooks more carefully now. Next, the comparison used by the superlative degree in a sentence function to compare three or more things in the context of the sentence. You can add the suffix "est" or "is" or the word most and or least to the adjective. But if you use an adverb, then you can only use the word most or least. Of course, you must remember that you must use the marker word the before the superlative degree. In Indonesian, the superlative degree means paling. Here are the examples of superlative degree sentence in English. Okay. The scariest movie of all the time is Pengabdi Setan 2. Of all the Southeast country I've traveled to, Indonesia is the most beautiful country. Catherine bowed the most impressively of all the competitors. I think James played guitar the least beautifully compared to all the contestants. Next, other rules in degrees of comparison. Comparative and superlative form of the word good and bad. For these two adjectives, you cannot use the ending er and s to change them into the comparative and superlative degrees. There is no English word for gooder, goodest, better, or baddest. For these two adjectives, the form changed from the original word. Good. We have better for comparative degree and best for superlative degree. Bad. We have worse for comparative degree and worst for superlative degree. Next, use of comparison degree of. It is important to remember that you cannot use degrees of comparison twice in one phrase. For example, between the white and brown bag, the heavier bag is the white one. However, you can use two or more degrees of comparison in a sentence if they are not in one phrase. For example, the more, the merrier. He is the most beautiful, wisest, and the most powerful of all the kings. Next, comparison degrees of exclusion. Although when making comparisons, there are words that don't have to comparative and superlative forms. These are as follows: that, single, unique, and instantaneous. Instantaneous. And the last but not least, the conclusion from the from our materials today. Degrees of comparison are essential tools in English grammar that help us describe and compare qualities of people, things, or actions by understanding the three levels: positive, comparative, and superlative. Learners can communicate more clearly and accurately. It's important to know how to for regular comparison and also recognize irregular forms to avoid common mistakes. Mastery of this structure enhances both writing and speaking skills, making English communication more effective and of course expressive. Okay, I think enough. Thank you for listening to me and see you next time.